Let's get cooking.
Before you continue, please pause the video and read this short disclaimer. None of the information contained here is financial advice. This is only for educational purposes.
We got some good stuff to talk about today. Here we have the daily chart on Bitcoin, as you can see, and I turned off the TA for a second. Monday, where it's just, green, push, single prints, inefficiency, bam, 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 bam. Then there's a day that follows the big move, where even the highs of the previous day are taken, then something is hit. There's a rejection. The day closes below the daily open, creating a daily level of resistance, and price retraces back to some previous level that was usually resistance or area of resistance and flips it back to support, pushes back but does not reach the daily open anymore. And today so far has been, moving up a little bit, but losing the daily open relatively quickly and now moving down. So I was preparing my TA for today. Make the plan, see where we are, what have we hit, what's gonna happen. And then I turned off this folder, and this came out of one of those refreshing the chart sessions that I was doing on Discord. And Marius, I think, was the only one watching that morning. It was early in the morning, and I was preparing for the SITREP, and I just started playing around with the chart. And this is what came out. So I turned off this folder, on this time frame, and I'm like, what is this stuff? What is this circle? What is all this stuff? What is this line? I don't remember this. Fib time, what is that horizontal line? I was just, shocked or a bit surprised. Price went there and is rejecting from it. So very, very interesting. Then I zoomed out to the higher time frames, and this is what I saw. Was it in November? Yeah, maybe this was from November, because the text is down here. So wait, we don't need that text right now. But I was playing around with negative fibs, fib extensions, fib time, and a rough Elliott wave count. But yeah, that would be the idea. And from there, if that occurs like that, so it's a lot of if, then, and I mean, we're talking about a time frame of August 2024, so 8 months from now. Then you could have a really ridiculous extended wave 5 all the way up to 83K. So we're gonna go back to doing the normal stuff, which is checking what you have in front of you and not speculating too much. This is a big box of resistance, the 50K one. I've shown you this a few times before, and there's a whole bunch of tasty stuff. It starts with the monthly level, then the yearly level, then the big point of control, which I've marked with an extra line, an extra red line, so I can see it on the lower time frames. And this point of control is the point of control since this pull is March 2020. Wow, has it been that long already? That means almost 4 years. Very, very close to 57, 58K. That's definitely a juicy area too. So that would be number 2. And then you've got here 37.7 and 34.4 as high volume nodes as well. Yeah, so that high volume node was created as Bitcoin spent a lot of time down here, and that was the support in the end that was flipped. Look at that. Yeah, whoop. Flip the resistance to support and then start taking off. But ultimately, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Whew. Resistance, close above, comes back. Yeah, October was the one, huh? Yeah, so here we are at the box of resistance, and you can see it's the 618 is slightly higher, the 6.5, so that would be the end of the golden pocket, the 50K weekly, the 7.1, the 2, and the 7.86 with a value area high at 57, 58K. So this box is already very, very juicy, and that point of control, the one that has provided the reaction, specifically yesterday, yeah. And I think all of you are aware now that if we go in the lower time frames, it looks like this. So price worked its way through the monthly, through the yearly, holds the yearly, tap down to the monthly, but stays back up. Yeah, George was covering this yesterday. Very, very quick reclaim. Still ranging. A whole bunch of stop losses for short positions are going to be placed up here. Boom. Take them all out. Yeah, all the stop losses here taken out. Swift reaction to the downside. Do the same thing with any long positions as well. So fantastic liquidity grab. Yeah, really quick, violent, fast. But in the end, where is it rejecting from? That is not a surprise. That should not be a surprise to you to see a reaction like this off of the highest volume node that we've had for the past 4 years almost. Yeah? The yearly level, which was previous support, and here we could always say also support as well as the monthly, now is resistance and resistance, and price is moving down. And now it's dipping below the monthly level, and it's not quite sure what to do yet. In other words, one horizontal, so big rejection from the POC, number one. Secondly, big important horizontal level being flipped to resistance as we speak. Now another high time frame level is currently being worked on. If this one is also flipped to resistance, well, what happens? Well, then you open the door to the lower range. This is the most immediate local stuff. But if the monthly is also lost, then to the downside, you have this first area, which is comprised of these three levels: value area high, daily level, point of control. And the point of control has been supported here. If that area is lost, then you open the door to my favorite, which is the George special with a fresh, untapped weekly level at 42,302. So you can see it's still a bullish retracement in terms of market structure, because this could just be ranging, makes a newer high, higher low, and can push up again to hit the other stuff up here. Yeah, the golden pocket correctly, the 1.618 extension, the 50K weekly level, all of this is still possible. Yeah, I think I still have the one from Monday. That was a Monday idea. Come back to the range, rotate the range, and then push to the yearly. Never came back to the range. New York session came, boom, let's go, up you go, bam, yearly level. Yeah, it is what it is. When New York speaks, you listen. Yeah, you can throw your scenarios out the window and just look at what the chart is doing. And that's what you can play with today, for example. Yeah. If this is to go to the upside, fine. Then, oh, this is a bit tricky because it's the same candle. And take it to that next low, which was that. So that would be the local Fibbo. Yeah, there you go. So the local Fibbo would show this. If now enough buying power, enough reaction comes from the monthly, go back to the yearly, claim it, and hit that daily level. Yeah, that would be a back test, so to speak, of this area of resistance, yeah, of this upper range. And of course, you can also add your volume to that. That's your value area low to claim first. That's your golden pocket with the entire volume of the range at 46,695 or 46,700, let's just say in here. 7-1 with the daily, and then value area high. To the downside, okay, you're gonna have that daily level first, and then the higher time frame target that we talk about weekly level. I hope that's clear. Upside and downside, yeah. So everything that happens from now on, I do have in the back of my mind, because of that Elliott wave count possibility, because of the fact that this area has been insane. That's kind of the high time frame bias on top.
Elevate your mastery in trading. Join the Safehouse Vanguard today.